According to Student Monitor, which is a research firm that studies student behavior, they released a survey in 2008 that indicated that the iPod is actually more popular than drinking. And this is the second time that that's happened in the history of their survey. The first time it happened was in 1998 when the internet surpassed drinking as the most popular thing on college campuses.
If you see white headphones, you pretty much know it's an iPod.
Definitely an iPod. I mean, like, these headphones are like a trademark, pretty much.
I think there's somewhat of a status quo. Whenever you see someone with these headphones, you automatically assume that they're listening to an iPod. And if they're listening to an iPod, more than likely you would assume that it's probably an expensive one. Most people that I know have the larger ones. So it's kind of expensive, and you automatically might assume that they just have more money.
You don't want to have any other color just because you want everybody to see that you have the best iPod ever, you know?
The status quo with it, but I think there's more of a status quo with what type of iPod you have. So like if you have a touch iPod, you know, you up to date and got a little bit of money. You got a little iPod Nano, you're struggling, like a college student.
It is kind of pricey, like it's kind of up there, but when you first pay for it, you're like, oh man, so much money, but you do get the usage. Like I've definitely gotten $200 use out of this iPod.
It's just gotten so much easier. I have like my whole library with me. Everything's so easy to get to. You can say that I would probably be lost without my iPod.
I make playlists for my drive so I don't have to keep switching songs that I get annoyed with.
I can listen to music on the go. Anywhere I go, I have music with me. I have inspiration, you know, and that's what music is to me. It's inspiration. You know? It's me high. You know? I don't have to smoke weed because I got an iPod, you know.
Yeah, because especially with, you know, you have this option Genius now on iPod where you can just mix songs. So definitely, I explore more songs on my iPod too, because sometimes I didn't even know what kind of songs I have on it.
I think I listen to music a lot more in places that I normally wouldn't. If I only had a CD player, like a home audio CD player, then obviously I couldn't take it with me wherever I wanted, and I'd have to just listen to music solely at home.
And the iPod doesn't skip. Yes, it doesn't skip.
Yeah, it's definitely made it easier, and then it's a lot easier to access music. So I can just, you know, get on the computer, download something, and put it right on an iPod.
I love it because I can break dancing while I'm listening to the iPod, and I can listen to the beat, and then I can go with the beat, hit the beat with the iPod.
Just keeps me headbanging as long as I want.
It's awesome.
Just me being able, you know, to have an iPod and be a part of the people who've gone out and bought iPods and have the white headphones. I mean, it really says something about who I am, and it lets people know, you know, what type of person I am.
No, just because you need it when you go on market. Just because people will come up to you like every 5 seconds if you don't have an iPod or something.
There's sometimes. It's kind of distracting to have around in class, so I try to leave it at home sometimes. But most of the time it's with me.
No. Whether I'm riding the train or if I'm in my car, my iPod is always with me. It is always playing.
I listen to my iPod before my CTC intramural basketball game, before my Georgia State soccer games, gets me pumped up.
If you don't have one of these in your hand and these in your ear, you're a loser. That's right.
Speaks for itself.